We are here at the Mall of Oman at the first floor, which happens to be underground.
Yeah, it's actually 3 floors down. So this is level 3 parking, but it has direct entrance to the mall. And so seemingly the parking's around the mall, but the mall itself is set in the ground.
That is true. At the third floor of the mall, which happens to be correlated with the ground floor, you can actually see upstairs there's a lot of nice domes and light coming in. But here on these bottom floors, you're completely surrounded by stone and parking.
Which perhaps allows them to keep the mall really cool with very little air conditioning,
Yes, I
power
believe-
consumption, right?
Yes, I believe that to be true also.
Now let's just look around.
There's all these little shops here, and surrounded by either side, we have the parking. So we can head upwards because I'm pretty sure floor 1 isn't that large.
All right, we're gonna head up to Magic Planet and Hypermax.
Yes.
Now I can see what you mean in terms of some light coming in. I can see some filtered light coming in and reflecting here.
Yes, all the way from the third floor, you can see a little bit of light.
Oh yeah, you can see the
Yes.
cut. I'm there to bring in natural light.
Uh,
Also, this mall is very intelligently designed to minimize energy costs.
That is true. You have a good amount of natural lighting. You have this very open area, and you have a floor level that kind of cuts it half above, half below. So you still have a lovely building on the outside where you can draw in light and people can walk out from. But you also have a nice space where you can park in the shade.
This is the smallest and the least wide Lincoln that I've ever seen, right? This is like a baby Lincoln.
It just seems a little tiny.
Yeah.
But it's probably built for the size of roads here, even.
No, I mean, Oman has very big, wide roads, and you end up running really big cars. I don't know why they would make a tiny little car and try to sell it here.
It is fuel efficient, but other than that, I have no idea why.
It's an American car. I don't think it's fuel efficient either.
It is written as fuel efficient, but everything is more fuel efficient than a Ford.
The thing I love about America is that every time you spend money anywhere, they love to dilute your money by 3% every year. Compound that on, and within 10 years, they've diluted your money by over 50%. So that's number one. Number two, with everything that you do, they want to try and extract a 35% value out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it be your movies, they would want them to be listed on Netflix and extract a 35% value out of it. Even if it be your goods, they would want them to be sold at Amazon and thereby extract 35% value out of it. So one side, they would keep diluting your money by 50%. The other side, they'll keep extracting 35% out of you. So the goal is to keep you penniless and poor forever and take all that wealth and put all that wealth somehow in the NASDAQ 100. So, but once you understand it, you go like, that's level 1, first victory, you understand it. Level 2 is either you get with the foxes and go on hunting with them, or if you want to be against the foxes, then you figure out how are you going to save your skin and win rather than lose.
Which there's not many companies that have done that. I feel like the best contender you have is like GitHub and Linux.
Yeah.
Those are like the only ones that actually went against the US government and still won by having the US government use their stuff.
I know. But the fact is that Linux also then extracted value with Red Hat,
And yeah, Fedora.
which are American companies, and a couple of others. And then GitHub finally got bought out by, I believe, LinkedIn. Yeah, GitHub got bought out by Microsoft. Right, one way or the other. Either LinkedIn bought it and then it became Microsoft, or just got bought by Microsoft directly. So even if you do something open source, there's a good chance with their unlimited supply of money, they will just buy you out. So this is now the third floor of the mall,
I think this is the
the
third.
top floor, right?
Yes. If we
The
had
beautiful thing about a mall is that you actually do not need any exterior surface area. And if you notice under here, it's fairly intelligently designed in the sense that there's about a 10-foot section between the top and this grill here where you would have the light seeping in from. So there's a 10-foot high thing here, and it's full of, I guess, dirt to keep the mall cool.
there is a chance that it is. I think it also is there to just kind of diffuse the light. That way you don't have like a harsh, direct light.
That's true as well.
Because here, if it glows at an angle, you're going to have it reflecting off the concrete. But it still gets you that bright look, but it's not that big. We're here at the watch store.
Yeah. I love this mall though. It's kind of hybrid between, as Mom said, the Dubai Mall, Mall of Dubai, and the Dubai Hills Mall.
Yes, it happens to be large and grand like the Dubai Mall, but it still has that decently simple walking capabilities of Dubai Hills Mall, where you're not going to get lost. You're not going to feel like you are trapped in a maze.
One thing that you would notice is this girl's walking by, and there was a little bit of dirt on this shiny strip of metal on the edge, absolute, and she had to use her feet to clean that off. And this is exactly the level of detail that we were noticing in the mosque as well. They were getting the absolute last edge, and I think that has to be appreciated.
Cookware store.
Now, maybe we're staying in the center of the city per se, but Sultan Qaboos Mosque was 9 minutes away, and it didn't feel like a congested city center because we do have a lot of empty lots in that neighborhood too. And then Mall of Oman from the Sultan Qaboos Mosque was also 9 minutes. So Muscat feels a little bit like the 10-20 minute city that we always hope for, right?
Yes, it's easy to get everywhere. There's no trouble. And the roads are definitely not as convoluted as Dubai has made their roads to be.
And the view of mountains.
Yes. Which this big window highlights how we are on the ground floor of the mall.
Yeah. Yes, definitely a very intelligently designed mall. All right, with that, we conclude our tour of Mall of Oman.